Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Now at 8:30, Lexington firefighters are investigating a fire that ripped through an apartment complex early this morning.
Plus, investigators are trying to figure out what caused a deadly crash in Anderson County overnight.
And family and friends are remembering a teenager killed in a crash in Harrison County. WKYT's Garrett Weimer will have that story next. Good morning. It's Sunday, December 14th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Moody.
And I'm Whitney Wetzel. On this dreary Sunday morning.
Yeah, kind of cloudy, just kind of gray outside. But at least it's dry so far today, but that's not going to be the case the rest of the week, sounds like. Let's check in with Mike Linden. He's over in our First Alert Weather Center.
Good morning, Sean and Whitney. That's right. We're starting out this morning with a very low deck of clouds hanging over the bluegrass, which on one note is making it just a very gray start to our day. But on another note, it's keeping temperatures very consistent across the board, keeping us locked into the lower 40s and mid to high 30s. Of course, if we're seeing clouds, that means there's some moisture in the air. And for that reason, it's not as cold as the mid-20s. So always something positive to take out of this. And right now, starting out in the low 40s and mid to high 30s. Really not very many spots below freezing. No need for the ice scraper to get you going early on. By this afternoon, back to the mid-40s, back to normal. And as mild air begins to seep back into the region, we might see some sunshine a little bit later. But it's what's behind that mild air that has us looking toward next weekend. Could be looking at the potential for some winter weather. I'll show you what I'm tracking coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Mike. New this morning, Lexington fire crews were out at the scene of a fire that badly damaged a Lexington apartment overnight.
Firefighters were called out to Donnabrook Court around midnight. At one point, over 20 fire and police units were on scene, but police say no one was hurt. This morning, a fire investigator is still trying to determine a cause of that fire. Also new this morning, the Anderson County Sheriff's Office and state police are investigating a deadly crash. It happened around 8:15 last night on Wildcat Road. The Anderson County coroner says Logan Driscoll was thrown from his vehicle and pronounced dead at the scene. The coroner says Driscoll lived on that road. A toxicology report and autopsy is set for today in Frankfort. State police are still investigating the cause of that crash.
An honor student on his way to take a college entrance exam Saturday died in a crash. The Harrison County coroner tells us 17-year-old Colton Lane Burris died yesterday morning when his truck flipped over an embankment on Highway 3044 near Sadieville. WKYT's Garrett Weimer talked to neighbors on the road where the crash happened.
Harrison County Coroner Tom Ware tells us Colton Burris was an athlete and a member of junior ROTC here at Harrison County High School. Ware says Burris was on his way to take the ACT when he crashed. Jacobs Lane is a quiet road, but neighbors say it also can be dangerous.
The top of the mailbox was broken off.
It was here 17-year-old Colton Burris's car flipped over the embankment. The high schooler died in the crash. We're told Burris was an honor student who ran track and also was part of the JROTC program at Harrison County High School. In a post on Facebook, Burris' mother wrote, quote, "The light of my world was snuffed out." Neighbors say they were sad to see what happened on their street on a chilly Saturday morning. Now family and friends are forced to deal with the pain of losing, again in the words of his mother, quote, "an amazing son, grandson, nephew, cousin, and friend." The coroner says Burris lost control of his truck, which led to the crash. In Harrison County, I'm Garrett Weimer.
They're still investigating what led to that crash. A man is at UK Hospital after police say a driver hit him. It happened last night at a bus stop on Liberty Road. Lexington police tell us the victim was standing at that bus stop when a car in the outbound lane ran into him. Police say the driver took off, but later checked in with them.
In a neighborhood not far from here, an individual called in and said that he had been the driver that had struck the individual on the side of the road here. And so, again, we made contact with him, but he isn't charged at this point. We're just now conducting the investigation.
Police say the victim was taken to UK hospital with life-threatening injuries.
Investigators say they still don't have any leads after finding a human arm and torso near the Kentucky River. In a story we broke earlier this week, the Henry County coroner identified portions of Goldie Massey, who was reported missing back in October. Massey is from Lexington and was last seen alive in Scott County. Her torso washed up on the bank of the Kentucky River, 120 miles from the location in Henry County where her arm was found more than a month ago. People who knew her say they cannot believe that anyone would do this.
It's a heinous crime. I mean, it took talk. Someone planned this to do what they did. No human should have been treated that way.
So far, investigators have not made any arrests. New this morning, Bowling Green Police and Kentucky State Police are investigating an officer-involved shooting. Our affiliates in Bowling Green say officers were called to a Cabela's sporting goods store last night after witnesses say a man tried to shoplift a rifle. Witnesses say they saw a man running through a parking lot and then heard someone yell stop. Police say the suspect reached for his waistband, and that's when a Bowling Green police officer shot him. The suspect was airlifted to a Nashville hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police have not released the name of that suspect or the officer who shot him.
Protesters marched in Lexington right outside a packed Rupp Arena on Saturday. They marched for a national movement called Hands Up. About 20 people held up signs at Triangle Park Saturday morning, protesting two recent grand jury decisions not to indict police officers in the deaths of black men in St. Louis and New York. Protesters say they just want to have their voices heard.
Just to support the cause and be sure that our voices are heard here in Lexington, Kentucky, because police brutality, profiling, and all of those things happen everywhere, and we just want to raise the awareness of that here.
Protesters also staged a die-in at Fayette Mall on Saturday evening. Central Kentucky police forces are getting ready to equip their officers and deputies with body cameras. Richmond and University of Kentucky police are wrapping up a trial on different models. Berea police already use cameras. President Obama has proposed reimbursing communities half of the cost of buying the cameras and storing video. For sales, police say they'll test cameras next month. Lexington and Louisville are expected to test them soon as well.
New this morning, we've learned that Louisville Metro Police arrested a murder suspect near Churchill Downs on Friday. A police spokesperson told our affiliates that 26-year-old Deshaun Dorsey was arrested around midnight in connection to the death of Portia Mills. The Jefferson County coroner says Mills was stabbed multiple times. Police aren't sure how long Mills had been dead when they found her. Dorsey is charged with murder and is set to be arraigned tomorrow.
Firefighters in Scott County think a wood-burning stove is to blame for a fire that destroyed a home on Saturday. It happened around 1 o'clock on Muddy Fork Road in Georgetown. No one was hurt. The firefighters say the owners left their wood-burning stove running while they went to visit family. Officials say that house was a total loss.
8:38 on WKYT this morning, and police in Lexington are making sure children have a Merry Christmas with their annual Shop with a Cop. Officers raise money throughout the year to be able to take needy families shopping. Yesterday, they helped children pick out gifts inside of the Meijer on Reynolds Road.
This gives us an opportunity to reach out to the young folks in our community and to show them that we as the police are people too, and that we as the police are here to help them and to support them.
Every child who participated in the event walked around picking out gifts with an officer, so each of them had their own personal shopper. Lexington firefighters also handed out thousands of Christmas gifts to grateful parents after a full year of planning. More than 100 volunteers handed out toys, board games, bicycles, and many other holiday items to more than 1,000 families yesterday. They gave each shopper a certain number of tickets, each with a different color, meaning a different kind of toy. Firefighters say helping the community is like helping their own family, regardless of the season.
It just warms you up inside. It really does. It warms you up inside, and because you never know when you might be in that predicament that you might need help.
Firefighters say they've already started planning for next year's drive.